What's up, guys? We are back and we are going down the list on the best practices for the Facebook gaming platform when you become part of the Level Up program. Again, just as a reminder, Facebook doesn't ask me to do these. They don't pay me to do these videos. I do these because I want to do these videos because I want you to learn a little bit, and I'm going to help myself learn as well. I think it's great. A lot of people don't understand a lot that Facebook has to offer as a streaming platform for gamers and creators like myself and yourself. And I think that getting this out there helps them understand it just a little bit more. So if you guys like what we're doing here, please support the channel. Drop a subscription on YouTube if you would like. And on Facebook, go give our gaming page a follow, but make sure you do the notify because, you know, that's how we grow. And that's what these videos are about. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this. Also, as you probably have noticed, most of all of my videos have had pretty much the same outfit on because I recorded them all in one day, but I'm going to divide them into many videos because I have to. Because if not, this would be a movie and this would be a really boring movie. A really boring movie. Oh, we got it. So today it is going to be manufactured sharing and we'll see how far we get. So let's take it on. I don't know what I just said there, but it didn't really make a whole lot of sense. All right. Manufactured sharing. What are we talking about here? All right. So manufactured sharing, reading this doesn't really tell you anything. I'll be real honest with you. Reading this says manufactured sharing is not allowed. We can strip money from you if you made it and we caught you in the act. We can take away your Level Up program and we can give it back if we feel like that you've learned your lesson and you're not doing anything. It still doesn't say, what is it? Check this out. Manufactured sharing occurs when content posted by a page is artificially distributed, often for compensation. So you may have somebody that comes to you and says, hey, bro, I can get you 1,000 page followers. I can get you 250 views. Give me some money. Give me some of that money. Don't do it. You're breaking the rules. Okay? You're breaking the rules. Just don't do it. Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure that follow for follow technically falls in this category. Even though you're not taking compensation, it doesn't always require compensation to be considered manufactured sharing. Follow for follows don't work anyway. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. But if you get hit with it, they're going to let you know. File an appeal if you don't agree with it. They'll be reasonable. They'll work it out. And we'll go from there. So how do you boost best practices? So how? Like, I want to boost myself. I want to get in front of more people. So boosting your live streams on Facebook with ads is a very effective way to reach and grow. It's the first line right there. I made up a little bit of words there, but I said pretty much what they're saying. Using your live stream as an ad is a way to introduce yourself to new audiences with your most engaging content. So boosting lives and video on demands. Right now, only certain pages can boost live streams. So you're probably not one of these people. You may be, and if you are, you're fortunate. Sure, that's something that'll roll out in the future for everybody. Live streams you can't boost. Video on demands and uploads you can. And I have done them. And I will say that my rule of thumb has been it always takes money to make money. Again, this is my business side speaking out. I'm not saying go drop $100 in ads, but educate yourself. Ads work. You watch TV, you see an ad. You listen to the radio, you hear an ad. Ads are all around. You are a CEO of your own business as a content creator. You need to promote your business. Ads are effective. I mean, you could go spend $30,000 on a billboard on I-95 going, I'm DJ Spatula. Come watch me stream. And if you got the money to do that, then go for it. Please, go for it. I'd love to have the money to do that because I would totally put my face on a giant billboard. All right, so disassociating ads, you just need to go through and read this. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on ads. I do highly promote them, like I said. You're going to advertising is just, it's how businesses get their name out there. Honestly, it's how they do it. So page like ads best practices. So this is a campaign that's a good way to get people to come in and like your page. Now, there is a difference between likes and follows. Topic for another time, but there is a clear, definitive difference between liking your page and following your page. More to come on that, like I said. So obviously you can target ads to get people to come in and like, which will bring them in to like it. You keep promoting good stuff, good high quality content. They're gonna see it, and then they're gonna turn into a follower, and then a loyal follower, fan, engaged, live follower. So common advertising do's and don'ts. Do review Facebook ad policies. Yes, review this. There are things that aren't allowed. Definitely things that are not allowed. Do choose an engaging thumbnail image. A thumbnail should always be a 10 out of 10. Don't create one just because you need to. Create one because you have to. A thumbnail can make or break any video. It can make or break any video. And I know it doesn't seem like much, but it really does. So choose an image that encapsulates everything that you want to put forth. For mine, it was my giveaway. Gave the date, the time, how to enter, what I'm giving away, picture of me, whole theme of cyberpunk. Everyone knew. So don't use profanity in your stream if you plan on promoting it. Hear that? Don't curse on your stream if you plan on promoting it. Common pitfall for streamers is combining flavorful language and promotion. These ads will be flagged and it will be disapproved and it will no longer go. And you can get your ads, like your ad account, deactivated. So just be very aware of that. That's another reason why I'm like, don't just cut 30 minutes off and push it, edit, make sure everything's good, be presentable, be professional. I mean, you don't see commercials where they're like, oh, Louis Vuitton, come get our new cologne, you mother. I mean, you don't hear that. So, I'm just saying. Do use custom and look-alike audiences. So you can create different audiences that you want to target for your ads. I create mine around gaming and around interest of what I'm promoting at the time. So again, best judgment. You got to look. There's a lot of different way more helpful guides and people talking about Facebook ads and just social media ads in general that you can go out and seek and get way better guidance for that. I don't deal with that besides on a personal level, and it'd be no different than if I told you to go bet on a sport. I do it because I'm teeter-tottering with it and I have my experiences, but I don't want to share information that may not benefit you because I feel like that's just respectful and fair. If I knew more about it and I felt confident that everything I said was as accurate as it could be, it'd be a different topic, and maybe one day we'll get there. All right, so consider if your content is appropriate for your target audience. What are you selling? Like, what are you selling? And what age demographic? So if you're playing a game that's rated mature, you don't try to create an ad that's for all ages. Just don't do it. If you're showing gameplay and it has a rating of mature or teen, make sure that your content, your audience for your ad is, matching up with that. Big no-no if you don't. Use separate campaigns for different objectives. Don't do an ad to promote 19 games. Do 19 ads to promote one game each. If you get what I'm saying. Use separate ad sets for different audiences. So I have multiple audiences. Some of them are for just various reasons, just various demographics, locations around the world, because I stream at such a unique time that I have to hit certain audiences at certain times for certain things. So that's what it is. So besides ads, there's other great ways to promote your stream and get it out there. One of them, and I mentioned this, is a custom thumbnail. So right here, when a viewer is browsing, it's easy for them to get distracted. They see your sweet, awesome, cute, funny, cool, explosion, vampire, I don't know what it is, whatever you got, thumbnail. you're already at the top of the list, man. They're going to click on you and come right through because they're interested. You grab their attention. They want to know what you're all about. But some things that you got to understand is thumbnails also have best practices and some no-nos. So, obviously, note that your live and CVC count will be on the top left of the image. I did not read this the first time that I read this. So I had basically a thumbnail that every time I went live, it said live on the same side, and it just looked really, really weird. So I had to fix it. I got to see it in a test broadcast actually, and it worked great. So images must be original. You know, don't go stealing people's shit. Plagiarism's not cool. Now I'm not able to boost this video. I can't promote it because I just cursed. Anyway, it must comply with the Facebook community standards. Go over those again. If you don't understand, just make sure that it's there. No misleading conduct. This is big. Thumbnail image should be a representative of the live stream, not baiting viewers into clicking. So you can't say, come win $1 million in this lottery when you're not really getting, you know, you're not doing any sort of lottery. I've seen some thumbnails that are pretty questionable. They unfortunately have the right like images for the stream and what the person's playing. There's just like, to me, it's clickbait, and it's really obnoxious that you know, people use that in their benefits. It's just misleading. You don't want to be misleading. Again, as a content creator, we are supposed to be a role model, and some people don't understand that. But when you turn that camera on, you are a role model. You have the ability and the chance to change somebody's life. Don't clickbait them. It's rude. Nobody wants that. No real people. So unless you have permission to use their image broadly, means you can use images of yourself. But anybody else, get their permission. Make them write it down just to be safe, just in case. You never know. And this has been a thing forever. So when I was younger, years and years and years ago, I was in web design in high school, and we had to go get written permission to use somebody's name with their face, or their name, or just their face. So we had to get permission. It's 2 different slips, depending on which one it was. And you had to do it, and you still do today. You can't go get a photo of, you know, freaking Denzel Washington and put that as your image because you think that people are going to click on that and come in there. You can't do that. So don't do that. Nothing Facebook related. Now, I will admit right now, and I'm sorry, Facebook, but I didn't see this one either. So this is the whole reason why I said I'm doing these videos, so we can learn together. While we may release assets related to Facebook gaming that you can use on stream, don't create anything that's a copy of any piece of Facebook art or represent yourself as an employee of Facebook. Be yourself. So I guess realistically I do and I don't break this rule. One of my thumbnails, pretty much all my thumbnails, is the G logo. And I'm not doing it because I want you to think I work for Facebook or anything like that. I'm doing it because I am aligning myself up with Facebook, and that's my platform of choice, and I'm promoting what you see it there. So I need to take that into consideration. That's not a best practice. That could be doing more harm than good. So I need to reevaluate that and go from there. No offensive words, any language. So you can't put like holy on your thumbnail. You just can't. Violence should not be graphic. So many games are violence, but you can still easily promote any game on a thumbnail and get your point across without any violence. Be careful including guns. They can't be pointed forward towards the user, which is perfectly fine anyway, because nobody's going to know what the heck it is besides like, oh, what is that? And they should not be photorealistic. So don't go taking like photos of yourself with Glock 9s, you know, strapping up because you just gangsta. All right. Avoid engagement bait. We're getting there. We're going to finish this one up. This is going to be the whole thing right here. So it's just like earlier. Nobody likes spam. In effort to keep Facebook news feeds clear of that, don't mislead people. Don't put like, just don't mislead people. I'm not going to tell you what not to do. I think you're smart enough to not do it. So just be careful with that. Be conscious. Make it authentic is what I'll just say. Be true. Be true to who you are. Moderation, or I said that way wrong. Moderation. So building a fun and positive community is incredibly important. You're going to need people to moderate that community. It's unfortunate. It's the world we live in. People push buttons, people push boundaries, they step over lines. It's what they do. You're not here to condemn them and make them feel like a bad person, unless they deserve it. Even then, it's questionable, but, you're moderating. So you can monitor chat, you can hide comments, somebody's being inappropriate. You don't need other people taking offense to that or seeing that. And plus, when you're taking action, people are going to respect you a lot more in the long run because you care. So go through that. Basically, you understand what you need to do. I have a moderator on my channel that I love, and when things start going weird, he steps in, he does what he needs to do. He's not afraid to tell people to, hey, you gotta stop. He gives people chances. You don't just get kicked out of Club Spatula, for one and done. He gives people chances, like, hey, relax. But once you're out, you're out. That's the thing. So enjoy that. Get a moderator. Come on. And the thing is don't just get a moderator that's somebody that comes and visits your page and you don't know anything about. Pick a moderator that you can have a relationship with, that you can communicate with. Like, hey, thanks for sticking up for me yesterday and doing your part and telling that person they couldn't, be vulgar like that. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for always keeping chat going. Because you got to remember, your moderators aren't just there to police. They're there to enhance. I mean, your moderators are helping you grow. If they're a good moderator, and come to my stream and I'll give you an example, as long as my moderator's not sleeping, because, I changed my hours, but he still hasn't woken up yet. No, I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, like, they're there to get chat going, to keep chat flowing, to, be an example, and be a leader. And you gotta be able to appreciate that, and you have to be able to respect that, and, understand that the person you pick to moderate is going to do what they need to do. Now, remind you, they don't usually do this for compensation. There are mods that are paid because their channel flourishes and they can afford to pay them. I would personally love to be able to be big enough that I had at least my greatest mod ever on a payroll of some sort, even if that was throwing you some money every month. Just to tell you how much I appreciate what you do. Mods are great. Mods make the world go round. So make sure it's somebody you can trust, because they're there to help you succeed in the long run. Schedule live setups. So you can schedule a live stream ahead of time. So basically you can fill out any and all this information. It is ready to go. You hit schedule, it puts out a post and kind of like an event, and lets people know that, hey, you're going to be live right here. Just play with it, see if it works for you. I don't really use this a lot. I've done it maybe twice. So I can't really give a whole bunch of input. Enabling pages to join groups. So Facebook just started expanding this. It used to be that you could only join a group as your actual Facebook page. And people were like, I don't want to be my page, I don't want to be my, personal page. I want to be my gaming page. So you could only join with your personal Facebook page. Now you can join with your gaming page. I recommend it. I do it because I'm trying to help people in the community, and I want them to know that when they see that I've answered, that I'm trying to give them a good answer. Sometimes I give people shit. I'm pretty honest. I'm pretty blunt. I think you've probably recognized that by now. I will call people out in a good way, unless they deserve otherwise. But other than that, we're enable the page and represent yourself. Remember, when you're commenting, you're not John Smith. You're your page. You are you, your brand. Present yourself that way. It'll help. It'll take you a long way. Believe me. You start making friends in the streaming world and things will just fall into place. So go from there. I mean, you can accept that and read that and go in there and join pages, do what you need to do. Sharing your page's stream to a group. I go live, like I said, in the live producer. When I'm going live, I have the ability to share to my group. Automatically does it. It's absolutely amazing. It's just fantastic because I don't have to go and share it there anymore, and it's automatically there. People in my group see it, they come back and they watch, go from there. Next part of this, you just need to watch these videos. These are tips from gaming creators. Now, something that I sense from a lot of people is they see these videos and they back off and they're like, no. And I don't know if it's intimidation because these people are successful and they're doing, exactly what we want to do, or if it's just a willpower of, I know what I'm doing. But honestly, these videos help. You should take something away from each one of them. Something. If you're not taking something away from each one of them, look a little bit harder. Just a little bit harder. These guys and gals are pioneers in what you and I are trying to do. Take their advice. They know what they're doing. They're doing it well. It is what it is. So Facebook earlier mentioned that they have gaming brand assets. You can use these on your live stream, not your thumbnail. Fix that. I'll fix it. They're all right here. You can download them all. You've got follower alerts, motion assets, stinger packs, everything you want right there at your fingertips. When you're live, have it pop up if you want, just show Facebook that you're proud. This is what I love about Facebook gaming is I feel like, and this is nothing against any other platform, because these videos are geared towards Facebook, but I feel like people on Facebook gaming that know where they want to go in their, their career, their creation career, their streaming career, they are passionate and dedicated and loyal to Facebook. And it took me a while to figure that out. And I wasn't as loyal and passionate at one time, but I realized they're doing everything they can to make this platform what we want it to be. So they give you their assets, use them, keep within the brand guidelines, read them, because clearly I didn't, and I actually did. I swear to God I did. I read them. Obviously I didn't remember when I was making my thumbnail to not put the logo in there, so I have to go take care of that. But for now, that is going to be it for this video. Like I said, these videos are true and honest, and I don't bullshit, and I don't do a bunch of editing and fix things that I say, because I'm human and I make mistakes, and that's okay, and I accept that. But I do take what I do very seriously, and I'm very passionate about it, and I hope that you share the same ambitions and dreams as me, and I hope that we are both equally successful in our lives, and we do exactly what we want to do. But for now, we're going to go ahead and call it. That is going to be pretty much everything that I wanted to cover on this particular part. Just to give a heads up, we got community guidelines coming up. We're going to go over each of these. This will be really easy, short, simple. And then we have growing your community. Now, this doesn't seem like a lot right here, but this is very important, prudent information. And we're going to do a video on this and go into depth of our understanding of how this works, and the followers versus non-follower distribution, a little bit of the algorithm and that kind of thing. And remember, I'll tell you this a million times over. Facebook has an algorithm. We all know that. What a lot of people don't know is that you're in control of how that algorithm reacts. 100%. Right here, everything we've been going over, Facebook gives us. They hand it to us on a silver platter, and it's up to us to do what we want to with it. And I think that by the end of the day, when we watch these videos, when we go over things and we revisit, because things change and update on this site, and I'm gonna anytime something new comes along, I'm gonna research it, try to understand it, do a video, and if we don't understand it completely, we're gonna figure it out. And I hope that, at the end of the day, we're all successful. So I know I've been rambling on, just talking and talking and talking. So we're going to head out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, show us some love, help our channel grow. If you're on Facebook, which is our main streaming platform, we do want to be creative in other areas like YouTube. Facebook is our bread and butter, so please drop us a follow. Make sure you turn on the notifications so you always know when we are live. And I will see you guys next time. As always, I'm out.